Hey y'all, it's your girl Allie. Welcome to Infinitely Muse. I hope everybody is having a great productive day. So look y'all, this is going to be your Ancestor Passed on Loved One read for the week of April the 13th through the 19th, 2025, y'all. I have already cleared the energy, so we finna get into this read. But of course, before we get into the pool, I'm gonna do a little shuffle. Y'all know I always tell you, if you are not prepared or not, maybe just had a recent death and, maybe not prepared to hear certain truths, you might want to bypass these, you know what I'm saying, and then come back to them a little bit later or something like that, because these cards do have a lot of different messages, not only from you, but your past on loved one, and maybe even if they were taken out by the hand of someone else, maybe even, that person or persons, so yeah, y'all, they got, it's a lot going on in these. But yeah, y'all know everything over here is done out of light and love, you know what I'm saying. I would definitely continue to do these reads until further notice. But y'all know this is going to be a 16 card pull out the back, you know what I'm saying. 2 at a time, 4 at the top and 4 at the bottom. Try to get a good shuffle so we can get some new messages to, hopefully everybody that's tapped in, you get some clear, accurate messages. Y'all don't forget to hit that purple dot so you be energetically connected to the channel. Okay, y'all, I think we're ready. Alright. Somebody had like red in their funeral, or red and white in their funeral, or either hold up, y'all. Okay, y'all, I'm back. Just minor distraction. But yeah, as I was saying, y'all, somebody's passed on loved one. The colors red and white are significant. This could have been like a boating accident. This person or you, maybe y'all like peppermints. It's a lot going on. Somebody's name could be Bug, or y'all used to call them Bug. Bug. Maybe somebody was a bugaboo. Ooh, something. Maybe after, I don't know if they had maybe a boating accident and they, the surgery, maybe they hit their head or something, they had to have surgery, but it didn't go well. It was a very chaotic scene. There was a lot of chaos behind that. Because, as y'all can tell, I'm very distracted. Getting a little frustrated. Let's get into this pool. Ooh, somebody don't know what to do. Take a deep breath. Now there's 3 cards. Yeah, I'm gonna lay them like that. I wanted to read them and put them back, but I'm gonna keep them. I'm gonna just lay them like that. What is? Okay, so pass on loved one messages. Play my song, do my dance. Stroke. Just a quick message I got off of that. Somebody that and this is the message. Somebody that probably was a rapper or had like a little song that was popping or whatever like that. Maybe even did a little dance with it or whatever. They passed on. They had like a stroke. But it's giving me. I don't know if maybe they was taking pills or something like that. But they it's giving me a stroke from like drug usage. Like they used to be in the studio a lot, hung out in the studio a lot. Y'all used to smoke, and that's what they passed from. For sure, cause okay, one more for this. It's 2, so I need one more for this. I miss you. One more for this. I miss you. All right, y'all. This the first layout, so y'all know how your girl do. I'm gonna read them. It's a lot of confusion or something about over somebody's death. A lot of. Y'all know how some people when they pass it's like everybody doing their part to work together to get everything done. Right? Everybody working together to get their loved ones last dress attire, to get the church or wherever they're gonna their last ceremony for their life that they on this earth. Everybody working together to console each other. Ain't nobody talking bad about this person ain't did this. Everybody is working generally together to come to the to come together to put their loved one to rest in a peaceful way, right? I'm getting this something in this that's connected to these passed on loved ones. It's like a lot. It was like a lot, or it's a lot of chaos. Maybe still. Like it's a lot of people saying, "Well, you didn't do this," or putting saying that this person was at fault. With the barrier situation, it's like, "Oh, you didn't chip in," or "Why you not doing this?" Or "I don't like that attire," or it's like a lot of this person is no longer here in the physical form, and instead of people working together to put them at peace, it's just a lot of chaos. And it's giving me when this happened, and still probably to this day, because it's just like I feel so. It's like it's very like just a bit much. At the end of the day, regardless how people felt about this person or feel about each other, you have someone that you all love that is gone. And my suggestion is to focus on putting them to rest in a peaceful. No one wants to, even if it was something chaotic, why add to that? Like, Ooh, the energy is just so like blaming each other for just you didn't do this, or you could have did this, or why you didn't do this, or I don't like what you picked out for this. I don't like the venue we going to after, what is the repast? Y'all don't like the afterward when you go eat or whatever, you know. I don't like that area. I don't want to sit over here. I don't like the way you decorated, or you should have spent more on this. I'm not. It just, oh my gosh, like a lot. It's a lot. A lot of chaos. Okay, y'all. First card out is death by shooting. Multiple multiple major artery, bullet travel, chest area, head. Pass on loved one missions. It is not your fault. Your passed on loved one was or are a favorite aunt. And balloon release. Passed on loved one message. Big mama, don't cry. I love you. I am okay. So that's like from a grandma, big mama. And I'm also getting that maybe this was a younger person and they're telling their big mama, don't cry. I love you. I'm okay. I am still grieving. Pass on loved one answer. Yes. A family member, family, friend, associate, child, parent, spouse, co-worker is my murderer. Hijacking, stolen vehicle. Pass on loved one was on life support. And y'all know I had already picked up on this when it flew out. And it's a pass on loved one's message. Play my song, do my dance, death by stroke. Now, of course, when I pause it and see how it comes to me when we finish these, I mean, that could still be there. You know, it could switch. The energy could switch. But that was a specific message for someone. Y'all know when I tell y'all, even if it's something, even if you don't, it's just, even if something resonates with you through these passed on loved ones, Elsa read that, just let you know that even though your passed on loved one is not here physically, they hear you. They are still there, energetically still around you. Next card is death by suffocating, by a pillow, hands, blanket, may have been gagged, and then it says message, I miss you. That could be from you or them. Next one is death by while having surgery. And this is terminal illness, advanced cancer, heart failure, Alzheimer's, motor neuron disease, organ failure. Somebody might have had MS, ALS, or AIDS. Next card is for sure. So maybe somebody that did have a terminal illness that was going in for an operation, and then this organ failure. So maybe they was getting a transplant, of an organ, a major organ, or a heart transplant, and they was having the surgery, and maybe they didn't come through. Passed on loved one is a niece. Passed on loved one is a grandparent. Y'all know, so I'm going to shuffle, and then I'm going to pull from the top and lay 8 more cards out. I can't even explain like the feeling I feel like. It's almost anger, but it's like stress. Stress, that's what it is. Someone was murdered by a gang member. Okay, y'all, let's get this shuffle and then get into this pool. Why I'm hearing like y'all don't believe no. I mean, my product. Well, I'm gonna say like this, cause I'm hearing like somebody say it was a long time coming. It's almost like when I did that card like that game member card. It was like it gave me the energy of somebody that maybe was in the streets and did a lot of stuff, and then people was like about somebody like long time coming, like they finally got them. Hey, I'm gonna just say this because to each his own. Ain't nobody a guy. Look, ain't nobody guy. Unless somebody to me doing something to some kids, some disabled people, elderly people, I would be mindful of saying stuff like that or feeling like that. Now, if this person was out and about doing a lot of, jacking people, knowing like women are pregnant and just, doing and giving them certain stuff, like out here doing a lot of just street stuff. But if it's generally, someone, they might was in the street, doing a little something. But to say that the energy that I'm getting this is almost like hating, like somebody just hating, like because somebody might have a little something from doing some street stuff, right? Be mindful of the energy that you put out, y'all. Especially if someone generally is not dealing whatever they got going on. If it's not affecting you directly in a negative way, be mindful of jealous and being envious. Because when you speak on certain shit, you can speak it into existence for you. Because that's just what it came out. When I flipped that card over. Alright, y'all. So, ooh, child. Murdered in a house or in home. Death by an enemy or op. Drive by. Pass on love with messages. Ask for a sign and you will receive it. The answer is yes. Pass on love with message. I got the teddy bear, pink, brown, white, red, or blue. Pass on love one message. It was sudden and unexpected. Death by plane crash. And now, y'all, I'm just gonna pull from the bottom. I don't feel like I need to shuffle. I'm just gonna pull from the bottom. And it says, pass over loved one. It's a step parent. It says, I didn't get to say goodbye. That could be for you or your passed on loved one. Found or murdered in a vehicle, car, truck, or SUV. Death by police, shooting, strangled, beat, tased. Passed on loved one, found in the tub. Y'all excuse me. Maybe somebody was fighting and fell and hit their head, and they was found in the tub. Death by neglect, abuse. Pass on loved one message. You will find a penny or dime on the ground or in your bed soon. I'm glad I was able to see you before you transitioned. Your passed on loved one heard you. Alright, y'all, so those are the messages. Whew, the energy. Pass on love one message. Please heal. I dream about you. Death by choking. Was or are my favorite cousin. Pass on loved one of you. I need answers. Pass on loved one is a nephew. Question to your past on loved one. Are you around me? Two more, y'all. Then I'm gonna lay it down to see if some extra any more messages. And I believe this is two more, and that's it. We're gonna read these and let's see. It says, pass on loved one message. My soul is not at peace. And pass on loved one message. That cold chill was me. And y'all, I'm just gonna read these and put these back because they popped out and I put them back and it's like, no, take them back. So I'm just gonna read them as a whole and put them back. Let me make sure they all look right so I can read them. And I'm gonna put them back. Okay, it says, was or are my favorite cousin. Passed on loved one message. I am at peace. Someone was beat to death. Passed on loved one message. Heaven is real. Passed on loved one message. Take care of my child or children. Thank you. And someone was murdered by a woman. Okay. All right, y'all. So at this time, your girl is going to go through and see out of these messages what how do they connect as a one message for me, and then I come back and read them. And y'all just keep in mind, if it's something that may be in another stack that is connecting or whatever, then you can put it where it belongs. But I'm just gonna read it how it comes out to me. So y'all finna pause it, and then I'm gonna get back to y'all. Okay, y'all, I'm back. Let me make sure. Okay. All right, y'all. So let's get into these messages. You know what I'm saying? These passed on loved one ancestor messages. All right, y'all. So the first messages stack of messages is passed on loved one is a step parent, murdered in a house or in home, death by shooting. This step parent could have been shot multiple times. They could have been shot in a major artery, or maybe the bullet traveled, or it could have been in the chest area, or it could have been in the head. Death by suffocation, pillow, hands, blanket. This passed on loved one might have been gagged. And I was seeing like somebody, I was seeing like somebody actually getting like strangled. And then choking. It's like somebody getting choked in the bed. Maybe somebody, maybe it was some domestic violence stuff going on with this situation. I'm feeling like this is a feminine energy that this happened to. Pass on loved one message. It's not your fault. Passed on loved one message found in a tub. Message, I didn't get to say goodbye. And that could be for that step parent, which I feel is a feminine energy, or just the child that was connected to this feminine energy. And the only other thing I'm picking up is off of this specific stack is this person could have disconnected the masculine that's connected to this feminine energy could have already had like a charge with him doing like being domestic with someone else. He could have been married and got a divorce, and the divorce was because of domestic violence. You know what I'm saying? This is giving the energy of somebody, a masculine that is abusive, and maybe just went too far. Well, hell, it went too far. And it's also, y'all, the passed on loved one was on life support. It's like that was kind of connecting, but I don't think it's to like everybody. This message might connect with. I don't feel like the life support is for everybody, but I feel like some people might were on life support. But the child, I mean, the step parent. This was a good stepmom. I feel like the child misses his stepmom a lot. This stepmom could have even kind of stepped in more than the biological mom. But I'm just picking up domestic with that. Domestic abuse. This ain't something that, to me, like, we got in an argument and it just escalated like that. Like, all of a sudden, it was more like this is something that had been going on and it just went farther. And I'm getting it. That ain't the first time it went farther, you know what I'm saying? But this a bit much. I'm definitely getting the domestic violence situation. Like multiple, it wasn't just like one or two times or something like that. One time is not enough, not shouldn't happen, but something that was ongoing. That's just what I'm picking up. And then the next stack, y'all, is question to your past on loved one from you. Are you around me? Yes. Pass on loved one message. Big mama, don't cry. I love you. I am okay. Grandparent. So there will be a grandma. And before I get into the rest of this, I just want to say this before I get off track. With this big mama, don't cry. I love you. This also could be like a grandmother that has lost their grandchild, and the child is like, don't cry, I love you, I'm okay, grandma. That's what I'm getting from that too. So I'm getting two energies off that, a passed on grandma and then maybe a passed on grandchild. But okay, back to the read, y'all. Terminal illness, advanced cancer, heart failure, Alzheimer's, motor neuron disease, organ failure, MS, ALS, AIDS. And then I'm picking up that with the terminal illness, because it says death by or having surgery. Maybe this grandmother had a terminal illness and she was getting a surgery and she passed during the surgery, or maybe this grandchild had a terminal illness and was going in to get a surgery and passed. And it's giving me maybe like if they had like was getting an organ transplant, something maybe with the heart, or either like a lung, some kidney, something that they needed. But they passed doing surgery. And I feel like maybe they had a stroke, like during the complication could have been like stroke. It was a balloon release for sure. And y'all remember when I said, when I first had I was saying something red and white is significant. I feel like red and white are parts of their colors, their homegoing, or colors. Passed on loved one was a favorite aunt. I am still grieving. So somebody could, to me, with the I am still grieving, someone could be still grieving a child, a death of a child, a death of a grandmother, and a death of a aunt. And y'all, to be honest with you, I'm feeling like there's 3 different people. Sometimes some people say people pass in threes. So I'm just gonna say maybe that is significant to someone that's already energetic connected to the channel, that maybe you had a death of a grandmother, a child, and then like an aunt in your family or something like that, and you just grieving. Maybe it's just a lot. It's giving me like, I'm feeling like multiple deaths. So at least 2, I feel like somebody got like 2 loved ones that passed, like kind of real close together. Passed on loved one message, ask for a sign and you will receive it. Passed on loved one message, you will find a penny or dime on the ground or in your bed soon. And the only other thing I'm getting with this penny or dime, you're going to find it somewhere, I feel like, just weird, like out of place. Like you might find it in the bathroom when you open the cabinet, it's a penny right there. Or you might go in the kitchen, like I told y'all one time, I had cleaned up the area, and then I had came back, and then it's like later, it's like when I lifted one of the plates, because I had gave my niece something, and then I picked up the plate and the penny was right there. And that week I had read I think I might have pulled this card where you're going to find a penny somewhere. And it was just weird, like, for it to be there. So it's something like that. It's not going to be like, if you have like a change thing, maybe the penny just dropped on it. It's going to be somewhere. It could be like on your car, you know what I'm saying? Just somewhere really weird, you know what I'm saying, out of place. And you're going to say, that's weird for this to be right here. Or it could just literally be in your bed. The next card is death by neglect or abuse. And then it says, passed on loved one, I got the teddy bear. So somebody, I'm picking up child energy. A customized teddy bear, like pink, brown, white, red, or blue. It's like I feel like it had like maybe a red bow on it, and it could have been brown and then customized with like the pink, white, red, or blue lettering or something like that. Or it could have literally been like a pink teddy bear or a blue. But I'm getting a red bow, like it had a red bow on it. And it was like customized maybe. Because you can get a brown teddy bear anyway, but this teddy bear is different. Unique. And then y'all had laid it on the passed on loved one life support, because it was kind of connecting to that. That's why I laid both of these stacks on top of that. So I feel like some of these people actually were on life support maybe before they passed. Not all, but some of them were. Okay, so the next stack it says, passed on loved one, play my music, play my song, do my dance. And then it says, hijacking stolen vehicle. I laid this card sideways because it's connecting with another stack to me. So, excuse me, y'all. So with the hijacking, it's a stolen vehicle. So somebody got their car took, or maybe in the midst of the murder, their car was took. Something about their car being took, not where it's supposed to be. But it says, pass on loved one. Pass on loved one answer is yes. A family member, family friend, associate, child, parent, spouse, co-worker is my murderer. And then it says, drive by, found on or murdered in a vehicle, a car, truck, or SUV, death by enemy or op. So I feel like, to be honest with y'all, this right here is like you're gonna have to connect how this is all kind of in connection, but I think I kind of got maybe, I don't know. I mean, it's like I feel like it's messages in this, but I don't know if I read it like you might get a message out this and it might be a little bit verse to you or something like that, but it's a message in this. With this, because I'm feeling kind of confused, but I know this is a message. I know I laid it right. And with the death by a family friend, something like that, and then death by op, it's giving me that, to me, whoever did the drive-by, stole their car, like shot them and took the car or something like that, or maybe they were just found in a car, shot, is somebody that they know is like a friend of the family for sure. Enemy op. I know a family member, family friend, associate, child, parent, spouse, co-worker is my murderer. It's giving me frenemy energy. So I feel like that's why I'm kind of, it's like a confusion to this. Okay, y'all, I'm back. Okay, yeah, so that's yeah, I was getting frenemy energy. That's why I was like kind of stuck, like, So it's giving me maybe if there's some confusion about, oh no, they're supposed to be friends, or maybe it's just they were into it. You should get some confirmation off of that. Next stack of messages is to pass on loved one. It was sudden and unexpected. Death by police shooting, strangle, beat, or tased. Pass on loved one was a nephew. Is a nephew. Message, I miss you. That go both ways, y'all. I'm glad I was able to see you before you transition. Your passed on loved one hurt you. So this is giving me, if he was, when he, however, it was sudden. Whatever happened was sudden, but you were able to, maybe he was, in and out, but he hurt you. It's your passed on loved one hurt you. And it says, please heal. And if there wasn't like a nephew, I'm also getting like it just a masculine energy. It could have been a son, a dad, a brother that this happened to. And then it's so they could have been on life support also. They hurt you. They want you to heal. Just kind of, and then it's I laid the I need answers because the last two are connecting. This stack and this stack is connecting to the I need answers. Yeah, I just feel like this masculine, this nephew, this dad, son was loved a lot. Like, why would this happen to this particular person? I don't feel like they was in the streets, and I'm not saying because you in the streets, but I feel like this is somebody that was on the up and up, kind of working, going to school, taking care of their kids, staying out of trouble, But I don't feel like they take no, like they might have been like, well, why you pulling me over or asking questions? And sometimes people don't like to feel like, don't want to be questioned when they're in authoritative roles. But if you know your rights and you being wrong, and you know what I'm saying, you gonna speak up for yourself. This is a person, I feel like the masculine was very confident. Like, you're not finna let nobody just talk to you and handle you any kind of way. So it could have been something that escalated, because of the police officer did not like the it's like my way or the highway, don't ask no questions. And someone that is on the up and up, and they know they ain't did nothing wrong, or they know that maybe you're doing a bit much, they're gonna speak. Not get physical, but speak. How do you get physical with someone when they're just speaking? We all need answers. Or if you're being aggressive with someone, regardless of who you are, what I supposed to just let you do? Handle me any kind of way if you're doing something that is going to cause me to lose consciousness, or of course I'm going to try to defend myself or get away from that situation, regardless of who you are. That's just what I'm saying, because I feel like this shouldn't have happened. I don't feel this shouldn't have happened. It's almost like unbelievable. Like, how the hell did that happen to that person? That don't even go. Oh, they got aggressive. That don't even go with that person. And if this person got aggressive or whatever, it was a reason for it. I'm not gonna let you choke me or throw me, or I don't care who you is, because you got a uniform. You don't do people like that. You don't do people like that. And think that because you got a uniform on, I can do you any type of way, I can harm you any kind of way. You don't do people like that. And if I'm feeling like, and I don't know why I feel like this is like a chosen person. Look, if this police officer, because y'all know a lot of police officers get off with stuff. I don't feel like this police officer is gonna get away with this. And I'm gonna tell you, karma is real. You take you go to jail. You might not. Hey, jail have murderers. Jail got. Hey, if this police officer, which I feel like he going to jail, karma is real. I'm gonna just let you know that. Cause I feel if this is somebody that was on, they were doing that, this shouldn't have happened. You look at why you do that? Like, it's like, this shouldn't have happened. Karma is real. No, this nephew, son, dad can't come back, but he with his maker. He okay. He all right. Right? This police officer, you gonna get what's coming to you. And hell, I'ma just say it. If the courts don't do what they supposed to do, the streets will. And I'ma leave it at that. I don't know who this was, but this was somebody important. You shouldn't have did that. And you probably got away with doing that weird ass shit to a whole lot of people because you had the uniform on. But this one right here, you feel like, oh, that just was another one. Baby, karma is real. When you take your ass to jail, you might be leaving in a fucking box, bitch. And if people want to play about this one, look, I suggest whoever on this trial or whatever the hell, if you on a trial, you know some shit went on with a police officer and you know he was wrong, you fuck around, be part of the problem and not do what you supposed to do. Well, shit, y'all, hey, put the nail in your coffin, bitch. Because that shouldn't have happened. I'm going to get on, but I'm strongly feeling like this is like, fuck around if you want to and try to play around about this one. You gonna find out. All y'all gonna find out about this one. And I'm finna move on. Next one, y'all, is it says death by plane crash, and I had this one sideways because the hijacking too was connecting with this. So let me take this hijacking out. Death by plane crash, hijacking. I feel like, to be honest with y'all, I feel like, and then his niece. So, perfectly, I feel like, yeah, it was a niece, but it could have just been a feminine energy. But a niece is attached to a hijacking. And when I say hijacking, I mean like plane hijacking, like something on a plane. So I don't know if maybe this is going back to when those planes was like hijacked and it was maybe somebody's niece on there, because y'all know that did happen. That's the only thing I'm thinking about. A plane being hijacked. And the only other thing that I'm gonna say about this death plane crash hijacking niece is that y'all know it's been a lot of plane crashes lately. These planes are crashing for a reason, which ain't nobody really asking no questions or whatever, but they're crashing, running into each other, whatever, for a reason. When you hijack something, what do, right? You take over it, right? Y'all need to go check out that, what is that, EMP nuclear. Y'all know I did the video on it, on the IMU Gemini, about the weapon, the signal, the stuff that Russia was working on for us with the signaling that could shut down planes, they could shut down like the internet for our laptops and stuff like that. That is real. We don't know how far they got with that, but that is real. Y'all need, I think it's nuclear MEP or something like that. But you know, this man working all these satellites and stuff like that, and I feel like this hijacking to me is coming off as them manipulating these damn signals for whatever type of shit that people are trying to send to space or whatever, and it's causing all these plane crashes. And somebody's niece is died in one of these plane crashes. This is what I'm getting with this. And it could have been like a niece and a mom, or for some reason I'm picking up like another woman that's connected to this niece. I don't know if maybe she was with her caregiver, or like a feminine energy was with this niece. I am picking that up, and that is the way that I'm picking that up. Like, this is like with these plane crashes, when you're taking over something where it cannot be controlled, that is hijacking, right? When you cannot land a plane, when you can't steer a plane, that is hijacking. Passed on loved one message. That cold chill was me. Passed on loved one message. My soul is not at peace. I mean, this is getting me. My soul is not at peace. You know how it's giving me, if you just look at the, like, what's going on, you'll see what happened, and I want justice. Almost like shit, dying in vain, I want to say. Like I see what happened, and this is wrong, and this is gonna continue to happen because ain't nobody saying nothing. Ain't nobody baby. Y'all Google how often do plane crashes and stuff like that. Come on now, like, and this is giving me like your passed on loved one is like, people need to really start like asking what happened. There was like how many I did the video, was it like, it was a lot of, like, I can't even remember how, because y'all know, just like back to back, and it's still going on, but ain't nobody really saying that because there's so much else other shit going on. Just like with the miscarriage, all that shit is still going on, but ain't nobody, it's like a lot of stuff is getting pushed to the back because there's so much shit going on. So people just need to be mindful, do their research, and start asking questions, and be very get the answer you need, you know what I'm saying? And then it says, you, I dreamed about you. And for some reason I keep getting like I feel like a man is dreaming about a woman that passed in a plane crash. And it is something about, of course, a niece. That could be separate with the niece, but I feel like with the I dream about you, that was giving me a masculine dreaming about a feminine energy. And I would say no, their soul is not at peace. And it's not because they in hell. It's because it's like, how the hell could how the world don't see this? Like, I lost my life because people want to play with signals and shit. That's wrong. That's fucking wrong. That cold chill is me. My soul is not at peace. You dreamed about this person. So it's giving me, this could be like son dreaming about his mom, husband dreaming about his wife. And maybe it was like a wife and a niece, a mom and a daughter. It's something about two feminines that were connected for sure. Y'all, what I just did was, because I don't know, it's just bothering me. I was like, give me two like specific things about these people, because it's two people I'm picking up. And I'm just saying, I wanted two specific things that somebody probably would know, to let them know, like, yeah, this is for me. Passed on loved one is a donor. So your passed on loved one, feminine energy, she was a donor. Like, she had that on her driver's license or whatever. She got don't they have like a little heart or something but she a donor. And then she was a donor, I put it like that. That's what she had on her license, driver's license or whatever, her ID. And then passed on loved one message, you're wearing my t-shirt. And with that, y'all know most of us black, or black African American, we have like a kind of a ritual in a way. When I pass on loved ones, because I don't see this too much in other cultures, but I ain't saying it don't happen, but we tend to make t-shirts. I have a couple of t-shirts of my passed on, loved one nephew. Right? So this is something that we tend to do, when our loved one pass on. This is like something that we do, right? With this, I am getting that you're wearing my t-shirt. This is like, maybe you put their t-shirt on, or maybe if y'all had like a kid or something, maybe it's something significant about a t-shirt. Maybe you did get a t-shirt made with this person's face on it, or maybe you are thinking about it, but it's something about you're wearing my t-shirt. Or maybe when this happened, they might have took your favorite shirt or something like that, or you might have been like, did you get my shirt? It's something about a t-shirt that is significant with this plane crash. If you gave somebody maybe their shirt, maybe you see them in the shirt, it's something about a t-shirt for sure, and you'll know. And they were a donor. So that's all the messages, y'all, from your passed on loved ones. And look, if you, like I said, if it's kind of recent, you know what I'm saying, you had a recent death and you not, you know, really comfortable with maybe hearing certain things or whatever, a little skeptical, just bypass these, y'all, you know what I'm saying, bypass these. But these are for the collective that they kind of want to get some answers, you know what I'm saying, about certain things, that just maybe want to hear some good, well, I ain't gonna say good because all these messages are not good, but just get some clarification about certain things, y'all. That's all. But yeah, y'all, that was the read, y'all. Make sure y'all click the purple dot so you can be energetically connected to the channel. I hope everybody has a great evening. Your girl is finna get off. I'm finna go punch. Look, I'm finna go punch that evening clock, and I think I'm gonna do y'all a little bonus when I get back in. We'll see. But anyway, until next time. Bye.